Hey guys, so today I decided to do like an all affordable drugstore, like cheaper makeup because I feel like that's just like what everyone has more of, and it's just kind of like more accessible to everyone, and I kind of wanted to also do more of like a doable look that you can like follow along with and do for, like, let's say you're going to like a wedding this summer, or you're just like going out to the bars and you just want to like look great. More power to you. This is what I do when I go out. But yeah, this is just kind of like an event one that I hope you guys can kind of like use more easily, I guess, than my dramatic looks. I guess it's just kind of more like a beginner's one. Yeah, let's call it that. And yeah, so I tried to use more like affordable, accessible products. So yeah, and give you guys some like tips for accessible products that are good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so to get started, this is actually like my favorite primer. I use it all the time. Pretty much every single time I do my makeup, and this is the Maybelline Master Prime. It's like the blurring and smoothing one, and I just like, I feel like I have a few, like, I've tried primers that I feel like don't really do anything, and this one I feel like actually like sticks my foundation onto my face and makes it last a while. And yeah, I've just noticed that there's actually a difference in me like wearing primer and not wearing primer, and like how long my makeup lasts. So yeah, this is a good one. And then for my foundation, I'm going to be mixing this Maybelline Fit Me foundation and this Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. Oh fuck, that was a lot. Whoops. And then I'm just going into my Real Technique sponge. I think you can get like 2 of these for $10, which is really dope because it's like, sorry, my meter's high as fuck. But it's really nice because it's like just as good as the Beauty Blender, which is like the original Beauty Blender, which, okay, I need to like talk and then blend. It's like just as good as the original Beauty Blender, and it's a lot cheaper, and yeah, you just get it damp, and it's just like works so nice to blend out your foundation like all evenly and like have a nice texture to it. Yeah. So now I'm going in with this, I can't read, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is also one of my like longtime favorite concealers. I have been using my like Tarte Shape Tape non-stop, but I do really like this concealer. It has nice coverage, like blends out nice and doesn't get like creasy or patchy underneath my eyes, which I usually have a problem with. So my skin is a little dry right now since I was just in my cabin in the sun for a few days. So I got a little color and everything's a little drier. And then to set my concealer, my 2 favorite like setting powders, if you've seen me do my makeup at all, are the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I mix 30 and 10 because I just kind of like, if my skin color changes, then it's just easy to mix them together and get your like customized perfect shade. And then actually before I set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. One of my favorite brow products actually that I can't use right now because it's all out and I need a new one, but it's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is just really nice, really easy to use, has a spoolie on the end and everything, but since I can't use this one, where'd it go? I just got this CoverGirl doesn't say anything about it, but it's just like a CoverGirl like brow pomade. I like it so far, but I'm not really used to using like a brow pomade because I've only ever really used pencils. But so far, I like it. I just need to find my brush. If I could, that'd be really cool. There it is. I just used an angled like liner brush. I find that that's the easiest to use, and I just dip in. I need to be like hella close when I do this. And to do my brows, honestly, like I have a lot of brow hairs already, so I kind of just literally follow the contour of my brows. I start out with like doing the tail, which I'll do. In a daydream, nothing broken in a hopeless. Okay, and so the reason I didn't set my face yet was so I'm gonna go in with concealer and like clean up that tail, but I just want to make sure I have like the basic shape of it down, and then I'll go up and sharpen everything later. Then after I do the tail, I go in and I do the line right below my brows. This is where a spoolie comes in handy. I can grab it and you just blend out that front edge so it's not like a harsh line right at the front, just to make it look more natural. Then after I do that line, I just fill in everywhere else, keeping it darker towards the tail and lighter at the front, and blend it everywhere. Okay, and as you can see, this tail is very messy. And that is why concealer is your friend. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna just press some of this concealer on my hand. And then I like to use a flat brush like this. This is a Morphe M432. And also, I know you can't really get Morphe at like the drugstore or whatever, but these are really affordable brushes. And they're also really high quality. So you can buy them online, and I think now you can get some in like Ulta and that. Yeah, Ulta. So yeah, look out for that. These are nice brushes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. Then once I have like the shape I like, I just blend the concealer out. And again, why I didn't do the powder first is the concealer will blend a lot nicer on top of foundation that hasn't been set by powder yet. And yeah, once I get my tail all fixed, then I'll go again underneath that line right there and clean that up. And then to set my eyes, actually, I'm just going to take the rest of the concealer on my hand and put it all over my lid. And now I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow. Alright, and now that I've got my eyebrows down, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. And for this time, I'm just using the 30 like Fit Me setting powder. For my bronzing and like contouring, I don't really have anything that is like really drugstore, but BH Cosmetics is very affordable also, and I think you can get it at Ulta. Honestly, you might be able to get it at like Target and like other type of like drugstore places, but I haven't seen it anywhere. I don't know, but it's very affordable. So I'm going to be going in with probably these two colors to bronze, and then these two to kind of contour. I honestly like mix up just whatever color I'm feeling just to see what color I feel like my face needs more. That's why I like having like a bunch of colors, because then you can just kind of like custom customize what colors you want on your face. Yes. And I'm just gonna go in with this little blush brush to bronze. Now I'm gonna go in and contour my nose. I put on a little bit too much, so taking this brush and some loose setting powder and just gonna kind of like dust it over where I put too much on. And that kind of fixes if there's ever like, if you ever do too much like dark product, you can kind of go in with a lighter one and just kind of blend it and fade it out to make it look not so, you know, crazy. And I haven't contoured yet. Okay, Madison. Just drop my brush. I'm going to be going in with a Morphe M437 and that super dark chocolatey color and going to be contouring my cheekbones. And then don't forget to get right on your ear right there, because this is going to be like a really light part of your face because it doesn't see a lot of sun and it can just kind of look like you're wearing a mask if you don't do that. So make sure to hit that part up. Alright, and now that I'm done with contouring, I'm going to move on to my eyes. Okay, so I actually don't have a lot of drugstore eyeshadow palettes, mainly because I have a lot of expensive ones already because I've just been like very slowly collecting them and I just use those all the time. But I do have one that I found at Target. I don't even know. I think it was this spring or something. But yeah, it's a pretty nice palette. Oh no, I remember I got it in the winter actually because these colors are really pretty and I use them around the holidays, but they can still be really pretty summery colors, so I'm probably gonna go in with some of those. And yeah, so this is the, did I even say what it was? Profusion Sultry palette. So yeah, let's go into this baby. And I'm gonna start out with this Morphe M518, just a blending brush. And I'm going to go in right away with this Zing color. I'm going to go in really light-handed because it's kind of a dark color. There's not a really like light transition color in the palette, which is kind of lame, but it's good enough. Where's my mirror? Here's my lap. Alright.
Everything came second to the band, so you're not even speaking to my friends, no. You know I'm my uncle.
I'm going to go for kind of like a halo eye look today, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this color on the inner corner also. And then connect the inner and outer corner right on top in the crease. This color is actually pretty nice. It blends out pretty easily. Usually in like drugstore palettes, the mattes kind of suck, but this one is actually pretty nice.
Cause I'm not around, you know I never meant to let you down, but I gave you anything.
Alright, and now I'm going to be going in with the color Risky, which is like a really dark, kind of cool toned brown almost. And this little blender brush, the Morphe E17. And I'm just going to take that on the very outer and very inner corner of my eye. And then I'm just going to use that and connect in the middle, just kind of using what's left on my brush because I don't want it to be crazy intense in that crease. And I'm just going back in with that same blending brush I used earlier and gonna blend everything out. Alrighty, and so now, I don't know which of these colors to go in with. They all look really pretty. I think I'm gonna go with Awake first, and then I might put a little bit of Celestial on the very center of my lid. So I'm just gonna go in with my fingers because that's honestly the easiest, and put that all over the like blank part of my lid. Then I'm going back in with that blender brush and I'm just gonna blend around the edges of that to make sure everything's smooth. Then for the very center, I'm gonna go in with this little kind of like paddle brush and some setting spray. Give it a squirt. Now I'm gonna go in with Celestial, which is the really like champagne-y light color, in my damp brush. And I'm just gonna go on the very, very center of my lid. And then I kind of want more glitter than that. Ooh, okay. I got this NYX pigment in the shade. No, I was about to say the shade Pig, but I think that just says that because it's a pigment. I don't know what color it is, but it's number 20. And I'm gonna go ahead and dump it into the lid. It's like a really pretty gold champagne, like there's almost some silver in there, like really pretty like glitter pigment. And take this NYX glitter glue and tap a little bit of that on the very, very center of my lid. Then I'm gonna take that same brush I used earlier and dip into the pigment. It's like not really picking up on my brush, so a little bit is, but I think I might have to use my finger. I don't know if this is a bad decision, but I'm gonna try to take the cap. Oh, yep, it was a bad decision. I made a bad decision. I pulled the cap off and it went everywhere, but it was like hard to get out. So now I'm just gonna dip into that. Oh my god, there's glitter everywhere. Ah! This is not good. Okay, yeah, it's like all over my hands. It's really pretty though. It's like kind of chunky. My hands are glittery. It looks like I just freaking jacked off a unicorn. Jesus. I dipped into like the full-on pigment and now I'm gonna put it on my lid. Wow!
Yeah, every day we lit. Yeah.
So there's that. Alright, and that's how that looks. I'm gonna go in with that blending brush and blend out the edges one more time. Just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so I really like this NYX pigment, but I don't like how hard it was to get out of that container. It kind of bugged me because like it doesn't, it's like kind of almost like thick and chunky and it doesn't fit through like the three tiny, the three tiny holes they have right there. So that's kind of lame, but it's really pretty, so whatever. Now I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. And I can see like little flecks of glitter in my eyelashes and also little flecks of glitter floating around my room. So now I'm gonna go in with this color Lit, which is a super, super light goldy highlighty color. Highlight my brow bone. Ooh, now I should probably do under. I always say under my eyes, my lower lash line maybe. Alright. Going in with this Morphe M506 brush and that Zing color I started out with, and just gonna blend that below my lashes. On my lower lash line. Oh my god, there's glitter all over my face. I'm gonna go in with this big fluffy brush and just hope it brushes off. Okay, kinda did. Kinda didn't. Most of it's off, but it's good enough. Using that risky, really dark chocolatey brown shade. I guess it's more of a cool toned. And now I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with, where's my brush? That lip color. Oh, what should we do next? Okay, eyeliner. Let's go with this Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. Only used this eyeliner a few times, but it's pretty basic. I like it. It works. It's nice. Alright, and so since I'm trying to make this kind of like more like user friendly, like doable, like this should be some easy shit. Try it at home, DIY kind of stuff. I'm going with these Ardell. I guess I could have showed you the package. It's the Ardell Natural Lashes, and I really like these ones because they're like just enough like oomph on your eyes. And yeah, they just look really nice, but not like too much, especially if you're like new to lashes. Tried them, hard to put on, tried them, thought they looked crazy on your eyes. These are really nice ones to try out. Also, if you've had a hard time putting on lashes before, a big thing is after you put the glue on. Sorry, I have like a drop of glue on my eyelash that's like clumping up. I am not a fan. Get the fuck out. Okay, after you put the glue on, you gotta let it wait like at least like 30 seconds. Because then it's not gonna like slip and slide around your eyelid. It'll just stick on and stay there. And I'm just gonna go do this off camera because I need to be hella close to a mirror. Right, and then I just went and added like a decent amount of my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal. This is just really good for volume, curl, holds. Very good mascara. And now we just got some finishing touches to do. I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. blush palette. And what color do I want? I'm going to go in with this color. And just a blush brush from Morphe. It's the R10. And last but not least, highlighter. This is like one of the best highlighters, not only drugstore. It's the Maybelline Master Chrome. It's so good. It's such a gold, pretty, glowy highlighter, and it's perfect for summer because it's got kind of like the bronzy in there, and it just makes you look amazing. So yeah, we're gonna go in with that on the cheekbones. Like, damn. Like, that's just one, like, application. Like, are you kidding me? Whew. My favorite thing for, like, my makeup when I'm, like, going out is highlighter. Because I'm like, oh, it's nighttime. I need to shine. So, just packing on the highlighter. Then I'm going to put some on my Cupid's bow. A little on my forehead. And I'm going to highlight my nose, but for that I'm going to use a small little brush. And go right on the tippy top. And then drag it up. And blend it out with my finger. Woo! Alright, I'm not done yet. I just thought I was done. I need to put something on my lips. So I'm going to go in with this NYX Lingerie. Ooh. It's a liquid lipstick. It's a matte liquid lipstick. And it's in the shade. I know it's number, it's 06. Where's the number? Ooh. Push Up. That's the color. Alright, and yes, it's just like a nice peachy nude. Oh, my lips are so dry right now. I'm gonna like put some chapstick on and chill for a second. And I'll be back for the lips. Bitch better have my money. I'm just gonna let that dry. This is actually kind of dark now that I got tanner. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this one in. bustier just on like the edges a little bit, make it darker. And usually, like for summer, I would say like more of like a gloss or like a red or something, which would be super fun. But if you're gonna be going out or like doing something all day, it's good to stick with like a nude liquid lip because that's like the least maintenance and like it still looks nice and like put together and everything, but you're not gonna be always having to like check if it's smudged or like reapplying all the time like you would for a gloss. And yeah, so that's just kind of like one of the easiest options for that. And I'm gonna zoom you guys out because I feel very close. Alright guys, so this is the Glowy drugstore summer, you actually have something to do look. I don't know, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna be watching The Office probably in this look, but yeah, it's great for going out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any requests down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for everyone that's like continuing to watch and enjoy and support. You guys are the best. So for the like 10th or 20th time, thank you for watching. See you guys on the next one.